Hey Prissy Babes, welcome to my YouTube channel. Keep looking over here and I need to look right there. But this is my first video. I'm kind of excited. If you're following me on Instagram, this is my second time shooting this. So yeah. But make sure you ain't nothing in there. The first time I had to refilm because I had a bug in my nose. But yeah. So today what I'm going to be teaching you all, talking about, not teaching, I don't want to sound like a teacher. So today I'm going to be talking about how to speak with vendors. I know a lot of times, first of all, let me say this, please like, comment, and subscribe. I think that's what they say on YouTube. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm going to have my notebook right here. I wrote down the topics. The first time I was just going out the dome. I want to be more organized. So speaking to vendors one-on-one, what you need to know, what you're asking for when you come into them. So step uno, I will always say whenever you're going to a vendor, be specific about be specific about what you're looking for. If you know, for like vendors right now, I remember back in the days we used to have like Brazilian, Peruvian, Indian, Malaysian and stuff. I haven't seen that in years. Right now we got 9A, 8A, 12A, whatever. So whenever you're going to the oh, let's not forget about raw, but that's a whole nother story. So whenever you're speaking with the vendor, be specific about what, I keep saying Pacific, but y'all know what I mean. Be specific about what you're looking for. If you know if you know that you only want to, like, you want to just try it out, or you know you're looking for something low grade because you're about to have a sale, or you just starting out, etc., be specific about what you want. Me personally, when I reach out to a vendor, I always tell them, hey, if I was referred, such and such referred me, I'm looking for your top of the line virgin hair. I don't want to play with the other stuff because I just don't. It ain't for me. Like, I've been there and I've done that and it was not good at all. So I always say top of the line virgin hair because I want to provide the best for my business. So I say top of the line virgin hair. I'd be real aggravated with them too, I'm not gonna lie. Like, so they'll send me stuff. Also, they'll send me stuff and then I'll be like, okay. They'll send pictures. They like to send a bunch of pictures. Like, your phone will be being like, beep, 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 beep. And I'll be like, okay, I want to see videos. I'm a video girl because I know you can take a picture from a certain angle and it can make it look better than what it really is. So I'm a video girl. I want to see videos. So what I will do is, like, say for example, I'm looking for deep wave hair. Now that's something tricky because they have so many different vendors. Deep wave looks so different. Like, this hair is straight in my head, I just braided it, but some vendors deep wave will look like this. But yeah, so say for example it's deep wave, I'll ask for a picture of your deep wave, but of course, you know, like, the picture is going to be in this tight curl pattern. So now I want to see videos, slang it for me. And if they do wigs, that's even better. So if they do wigs, and with a wig you have to pull the track apart to make the wig, so that's even better. So if they have wigs, ask for wigs and they'll show you the curl pattern. I ask for a different length so I can know, especially if it's like the length that I'm going for. I will ask like, oh hey, I need such and such length worth of this hair. Like, do you have a video, do you have a picture, etc. Also, when you go into them, know your price range, because sometimes, like, examine the market as well. Know your price range. Don't really jump on the first thing, because a lot of vendors, what I can say is, they're in competition, so they try to have it like, oh, $5 cheaper than this or $5 cheaper than that one. Or what you can say, you can lie to them, they will never know, they just met you. You can lie to them and be like, hey, oh, like, they can give you their price list. You could be like, oh, well, the vendor that I'm currently using is $10 cheaper than your current price list. So is there a way, I really want to try your hair out and I really want to work with your brand, thinking about making you my vendor. So I was wondering, is there a way you can, you know, give it to me for maybe $5 cheaper? Say yours $10 cheaper, but be like, oh, $5 cheaper, you want to try it out per bundle and see what they say from there. The first thing they can say is no. I mean, you can be persistent. If they say no, try to try again. Be like, oh, I really want to work with your business, but such and such. But 9 times out of 10, that first thing I told you to say, like, hey, my vendor is $10 higher than $10 cheaper, sorry about that, than yours. What about giving it to me for $5 cheaper per bundle? And 9 times out of 10, that would definitely work for you. These people, they gotta sell. Like, if you are in the hair business, you know that the people write you so much on Instagram daily. Like, I have so many requests in my request box by the morning time when I wake up from the vendors on Instagram. I was so happy when China was just on their Chinese holiday for those 2 weeks, because I'm like, oh, these vendors ain't been hitting me up, baby, when they came back yesterday. Bing, 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 bing. We back to work, we back to work. And I often tell myself, I'd be like, dang, I wish I was aggravating and hustle like them Chinese people. They don't be playing. Like, they be on it. They be on it. But their object of the day, the whole object of the game is for them to make a sale. So try to negotiate. I tell everyone, negotiate, negotiate, negotiate. Don't never just step out and go off of what they tell you off rip. So oh, what I did notice, as of last year, I noticed that a lot of vendors now can video chat you. When using WhatsApp, they be like, hey, you can be like, hey, are you at the factory? And you be like, yeah. I'd be like, hey, could we set up a video call? So that way you can be more, you can trust them more. Like, this really is a hair vendor. They're in the factory. Ask for the length that you're looking for. Tell them you want to see their laces, you want to see their wigs, whatever you're looking for. Ask for it on the video call. Even if you got to write down notes, like I got my notebook. The time is now, y'all. But just like how I got my notebook, if you want to write down notes, write them down, take a picture, whatever you got to do to ask the people doing the FaceTime call. That's really good. And try to see what all they have at the factory during the FaceTime call, because a lot of times these vendors, what I'm noticing is they sell hair, but they also sell, like, they can do your marketing part for you, such as, like, if you want the boxes, if you want the 7 bags, the edge wraps that's in style, the elastic bands. They even have the hot combs, the flat irons, all of that. So if you can develop a rapport with one vendor and just keep all your stuff up under the same roof, that would be perfect. They have flash, they have everything. Like, these vendors, I seen yesterday, a vendor wrote me. They was like, oh, we're having a big deal, and it was like, oh, purchase in bulk, we'll send you out three free sundresses. And I was like, I heard of last year's name tags, but they said sundresses. I was like, oh no. But yeah, also again, if you were referred by someone, please mention that, because you never know, that person who referred you, they probably have some type of pull with the company. Or if you look like, if you purchase, say for example you purchase a vendor from me and it's my personal vendor, I can be like, hey, you can be like, hey, everything Prissy gave me your info, I want exactly what she's ordering. So that rep will already know what that person orders and what that person look for and asks for. So 9 times out of 10 you'll be in good hands, especially if you want it just like them. Another thing I can say, if you don't know what you're looking for, because a lot of people really just don't know, and you just have a picture and be like, I want my hair like this, I need this, send it to them. Send them a picture, if it's a video, whatever it is, send it to them, ask them like, hey, do you sell this? I'm not really sure what this curl pattern is or what this type of hair this is, but do you sell this type of hair? 9 times out of 10 they gonna say yeah, because they want to sell. But what you do is, after they say yes, ask for videos, like I said, pictures, whatever you gotta do. You need to see what that hair look like, does it match the picture, etc. Another thing, what I notice is, if it's a new vendor for me, like, I would ask them what's their best seller, because their best seller to me will be something that's good, because again, it's their best seller, that's all they've been selling. So I'm asking what's their best seller. Then send over pictures, send over videos. I'm gonna keep saying this, videos, because like I said, the pictures can get you from a good angle. But yeah, the pictures can be from a good angle, and that angle could be trickery. You know how trickery pictures are. I don't want to say it. So this is what I asked for when looking. Okay, now to the tricky part of it all. The lace. As you all know, lace is the big thing now. So Everybody's into lace now. First they you know what I noticed, even myself as a stylist, whatever, I only request for HD or transparent lace. A lot of times what I do recommend to be knowledgeable about lace, like know what you're talking about, like know the difference between HD and transparent. Because I remember during the pandemic they were selling transparent lace but was saying it was HD, and if you don't know about it, you could have been bedazzled out of that. Because not when it comes down to transparent and HD is more money than transparent, because transparent is definition film lace, whatever, it's a higher grade, it's way thinner than transparent. Now you do have some transparent which is like super thin as well. I love that one. They do got some transparent out here right now that's super white and hard. I hate that one. So that's why when it comes down to lace, it's really tricky. But I'm gonna help y'all out on how to pick out the lace. So when it comes down to lace lace picking, first of all, they'll send you a picture. You don't want that, because a lot of times some of the vendors can be using the same exact picture that went viral on the internet or something, and don't do that. What I look for, what determines if I'm going to pick that lace or not, I don't play by my knots. I'm going to insert a picture of a video. I'm going to insert pictures and videos of knots that I would recommend and knots that I wouldn't. Knots, okay, lace is the fabric. That's the whole shebang. Knots are the way they ventilated the hair onto the fabric. I remember during the pandemic, Korea had shut down its border, so China were making their own lace. Oh, at first it was horrible. It was horrible. The knots were the size of my ring. The knots were big. So when the reason the knots need to be small is because we're trying to make a scalp illusion. If you have huge knots, your scalp isn't like that. So why pick something with huge knots? Trying to make it a scalp illusion, your scalp isn't like that. Yeah, we can bleach your knots, pluck them, whatever, but if the knots are huge, there's no way that it's going to give us that scalp illusion that we're looking for. So therefore, I always say look at those knots, make sure the knots are small. Like I said, I'm going to insert a picture and I'm going to insert a video. So when it comes down to speaking to the vendors, I always ask for videos. They'll try to send you a video of just the tip, like the first 3 rows. Like, of course, most of the vendors, they got it down pat. When you don't know what you're doing, they'll send you the video of the first 3 rows and just put the lace on their hand and stuff like that. That ain't good enough. That ain't good enough for me. So I need you to send me the video, but while you're sending me the video, you know, like you got a book, open up the pages. Like with the lace, I need you to send me the video part. Like you do your hair, part it open on the video. Also, I want you to flip it over. I want to see the back end of the lace. See how big it is. If they say it's a 5x5, it's a 4x4, whatever, 13x4. I need to see the back of it to see how it is. See how the band is on there, like the outer band. I need to see all of that. So with the lace is very important. Also, know if you want HD or transparent. To me, well, not. Yeah, I'm gonna just say, to me, HD blends in with every skin tone. Even if you're like to a certain, like if you're bright enough, you won't even have to put makeup on HD. It's just gonna erase, melt. Okay, transparent. This one to get a little tricky at. Transparent, you gotta know how to work your magic. I've had some transparent lace if the person was light enough. Depends on if it wasn't the white transparent lace. If it was like the transparent lace that was more on the clearer side, like closer to HD and that was thinner. I had some where if the lace was light enough, I mean the client was light enough, I wouldn't have to put makeup on it to make it blend in. And that's the reason when it comes down to these laces, I advertise glueless wigs, you know. So it's best that you have the right type of lace. The better the quality of the lace, the better the quality of your install. No matter if you're making it glueless or not, great lace results in great, you know, installs. If you have a shitty lace, it's like some people really don't know. They'll see stuff, or like a lot of vendors, they know how to use a picture. Say for example, they go get like an arrogant tape picture, but pair it with like Amazon hair That's trickery. But a lot of people seeing this picture of the style that Eric and Tay did, but thinking that that's how their hair is going to look, and when they get their hair, it's something totally different. One of the red flags I can say is 3 bundles in the closure, 150. What is happening at? Where? That's a lot of red flags you gotta look for. Just like I see a lot of like scamming wig pages out right now. I don't mean to throw something about the game, whoever's scamming, but how are you going to get, I'll see like a wig with a bunch of color, everything in it, and they be like 200, 250. Where is this? How? Even if you bought a 613 wig 30 inches from a vendor, that's still gonna be like 250 out of your pocket, not to mention shipping, PayPal fees, whatever. So then you gotta buy the color. Make it make sense. So that's a red flag to look for when you're shopping, even through like a personal vendor or whatever. You look for somebody Instagram. Take that into consideration. Stop looking for something so cheap. To me, cheap screams red flag. That's just to me. Anything too cheap, I'm like, what's wrong with you? That ain't right. So don't get me wrong, sometimes cheap can be good, but you gotta think about it. Say for example, I go McDonald's and Chick-fil-A, that's one. Or say for example, I go to the, I'm not even gonna say the thrift store. Okay, this is like getting your car repaired. You get your car repaired on the streets versus getting it repaired at the actual dealership where you got your car from. Which one you think is going to be? So you just got to be smart with it. And a lot of times, a lot of people really don't like to spend that much money on hair. They want to spend the $150 for the 3 bundles in the closure instead of spending, you know, $350, $400 for the hair. But you got to think about it. You spend that $150, you only can wear the hair probably, I'll say no more than 3 times. Probably not even that. It probably been shed it out so bad in that one wear of wearing it out that week. Versus if you spend $350, $400, their hair lasts for years and years and years. So think about it as an investment. So try to do that. Also, if you're purchasing for somewhere with reviews, read the reviews. A lot of times reviews can be mixed, but read the reviews. See how the reviews are going. I'm not gonna lie, I don't recommend Amazon, AliExpress. I don't recommend that. Like, that's just me. That's my personal opinion. I feel like it's better to reach out to, like, try to get some vendors information. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first started, I dropped the vendor. I love AliPro on AliExpress. They was my girls. Like, I thought that they had the best hair smoking. But as you get further in your career and touch more and more hair, you'll realize, no, this ain't this and that ain't that. And you, like me, I can look at some hair. Like when the vendor send me the video, I don't even have to tell them to do all that stuff. I already know that ain't for me. Like, you just know, like, after dealing with it for so long. Also with raw hair right now, it's so many. It's Indian, Cambodian, Indonesian, Vietnamese. Like, it's so much different types of raw hair out now. But what I will recommend, raw hair is a different grade, just a different grade. Raw hair is thicker. This is raw Vietnamese man hair. It's actually straight hair. I just braided it because it was raining yesterday, and I took the braids out and it was cute, so I still ain't doing nothing to it. But anyways, raw hair, treat that as if that's your real hair. You need to, because it's raw hair. It's from one donor. It's not processed. So treat that as if that's your real hair. Also with the virgin hair, where I don't do anything to any hair that I order from vendors without washing it first. I always have to wash my hair first. To me, it just give it it put the polish on it, you know, put the shine on top of the polish. So I would recommend washing hair before you do anything to it. Also, if it's your first time using a vendor and you're trying to color some hair, I would recommend just cutting off a very little piece, like that long, and doing a test strand before you're coloring to see if it's even able to withstand color, etc. What else do I have for y'all? Be knowledgeable. I can't say that enough. Be knowledgeable. Be knowledgeable. If you don't know, the internet is like YouTube University. Everything is on here. Like Google has everything. You can really research it. Like I said, I'm going to attach pictures and videos about HG lace, transparent lace, so you can know like the difference. And I'm going to have descriptions next to them, etc. And also the videos, like I tell you, that open up the lace and all that stuff. But be knowledgeable. Make sure you know what you're looking for. Be very specific. Negotiate. Do what you got to do. Also, ask, like, if you when negotiating, if you're getting a bulk order of things, but like, hey, since I'm getting a bulk, can I get it for a sale? And ask them if they having a sale. I'm not gonna lie, every month is a new sale for the Chinese, but that's how they promo their stuff. Really, it's not a sale to me, it's their regular prices. But every month they be like, oh, we got hot sale, 9A, 10A, whatever they talking about. Ask, do they have a sale? And you can go from there. But I think this is the end of my TED Talk. If you guys have anything else you want me to talk about, I got topics for y'all. I'm trying to drop a video like twice a week, once a week, or whatever. Only got once a week on my calendar. So I'm trying to drop a video. So whatever y'all want to hear or learn about, let me know. I will be dropping informative videos every week. And if you got this far, that means you like what I was talking about. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Because yeah, we're going to go up.